Yeah, Jacqueline. Joseph Kenneth he was loved by so many people. His family describes him as compassionate, social, and an avid cyclist. And the accident happened up Morris Road there, but the family believes this is where the helicopter landed here to take him to Penn Presbyterian Hospital in Philadelphia. And they are in shock and disbelief still that he was killed because of a pothole.
It was such a beautiful day. It was that 80-degree weather that we had. He had to get out, right? He just couldn't resist. So my mom was like, oh, make it a shorter ride. You know, we got dinner later. We got to get you back and get ready.
But last Tuesday, 69-year-old Joseph Kenneth of Abington Township never made it back home. The avid cyclist was riding his normal route while wearing his helmet until he hit this pothole on Morris Road, just down the street from Germantown Academy.
It's hard for me to believe that a pothole took out such a strong man.
A man who had a thirst for adventure, loved the outdoors, cycling, skiing, and fishing just some of his passions, but his family is what he loved most. On Friday, the father of 3 and grandfather of 5 passed away from his injuries.
Once we got results of that MRI is when we knew that, unfortunately, his life was pretty much lifeless and there's no brain activity. And that was when, you know, we had to make the call, and yeah, it was really hard.
Every single week, somebody calls us up. They got crashed out by the condition of the road.
Stuart Leon is not connected to this case, but is a Philadelphia-based attorney who specializes in bike injuries. He says it's the government's responsibility to upkeep the roads and recommends people report any potholes to PennDOT in Pennsylvania.
Think about the harm that's done when a bicycle rider gets crashed out by a pothole. We're talking about head traumas, broken teeth.
PennDOT says they've gotten over 13,000 reports of potholes in southeastern Pennsylvania in the last year. Repairs are made, but hard to keep up with. The agency says they've gotten 2 reports of potholes on this stretch of Morris Road in the last year as well. One of them on the day of the accident. Neighbors say this particular patch has been a reoccurring problem.
You hear a pothole taking someone's life, you don't want to believe it, but then you go and you see what it is, it's like, wow, I can't believe that it got to this point.
Yeah, and I should mention that the pothole has been fixed since the accident. Joseph's family tells me that his funeral is this Friday. As for any legal action, the family says they're not sure about that yet. We're live in Fort Washington. Johnny Archer, NBC 10 News.